Hello and welcome to Smallton. Well, we're doing a few little jobs today that we've been meaning to do for some time. As you can see, I've removed the two houses from the far side over there. Mallard's about to go on to the programming track over there. And we've got Princess Liz steaming away, about to go into reverse to pick up its carriages, and hopefully it'll do it without derailing like it sometimes does. That's a little fast, so we'll just slow down just a touch. Right, so I seem to have gotten somewhere now. I'll stop it there. And we'll pick up the carriages. Now what I'm here today to do is, I said last time that I'd got a new soldering iron, which I've been using. I was going to modify, or retrofit if you like, some lighting into these Metcalfe houses. Now this one already has them, in that the chip shop is lit up. If you can see in there, at the moment it's not lit, but you get the idea. Now what we're going to do is feed through these cables, and in a few minutes I'm going to get my new soldering iron going again and fit these cables to the existing lighting. Now what I've done is cut a door shaped hole into the room back there, but on just one side, and divided it off so that the light bleed which will go through there only goes through that door, to indicate that somebody has got a light in there in the main room or whatever. Now this one has been sectioned off because that's going to be a different colour. Now I'm not saying anything, but I will also maybe fix this door so it's partially open, so that the figure I intend putting there is actually in the doorway. So we might do that shortly. But for the moment, I want to put this roof back on and fasten up the cables to the existing lighting, and then it won't look so much like a rat's nest underneath. Well, what else are we doing? Well, not a lot at the moment. Now I did have a request from Eddy Rob to go to the local railway station and film some trains there, and I did actually go yesterday, but I was told that I can't do any filming under the present circumstances, and I'm sure that you can forgive me not doing that. What I can do, if anybody's seriously interested, is I can put some photographs which are existing ones on the various web pages, and also the Wikipedia link page. But I know you probably want to see some real trains locally, etc. So as soon as Ukraine's won the war with Russia, then I will go out and do that. So if you just bear with me while I put the cables through, because I can't do it one-handed, and I'll be back to you in a few minutes. So there we go, we've got the roof back on and the cables wired up, and that took a little bit longer than I was wanting it to, but at least there you go, it's done. Now I've glued this together. Whether it stays together is a different matter, because I've had some problems with some of the shall we say local glues, as the tunnel portals that I did during the invasion around here, Part of them have come unglued, so I shall have to glue them back up. So what we're going to do now is fix this chimney pot that I've just clobbered and sent all skew with. Put the roofs back on and put it back on the layout. But first I'm going to do this door. Now that I'll show you this lit on the layout on the next video. I'm not sure when that will be, probably maybe later on this week or next week or week after, but sometime soon. So that just leaves me to program my lad. I won't bore you with showing you that program, because I have had a go at it and it just doesn't seem to want to take its new program. What I've done is fitted a sound chip and wired in a new speaker. It's a sound chip I've had hanging about on my layout for a while, so I may have gone foot, who knows. So the next job, once that's programmed, is to do the lighting system on a 216 and to fit some kind of cab detail, because at the moment it doesn't have any, and I don't like driverless trains, so it's going to get some cab detail and it's going to get a driver. So sorry about that. Next job. Well, I'm going to put the Sweeney away. It's not drawing as many comments as I thought it would do, but so it's going away, and I'll try and find some other interesting little topic, which I do have in mind, to try and draw a few more subscribers and a few more interested people. Right, so we've got Princess Liz hissing in the background, as you can hear. Now, being the wonderful Bachmann carriages that I have, with the wonderful Bachmann small tension locks, which are about as useful as a chocolate fireguard. No, I know people don't rate tension locks, that's fine. I do. But I like the big D ones, like the same as Barry Davis. I've been listening to him with his way of doing his layout. A lot of it does make sense, including it may also fix a problem I've been having here and there on my layout with regards to some derailments where there never was any originally, so where they be coming now, and I think it is just down to this foam underlay. Now I put this down to imitate the ballast, because I didn't have anything finer than what you see around here, and it was well before I found the stuff that I've got. So I'm actually going to rip the lot out, everything, all of it, with the exception of underneath the buildings there, because there isn't any. It's very rare I send a train up down there, because basically I don't have the room, and to send anything down there. I mean, I could do, it's not a problem. It was designed with the thought of sending something down there, but the the industrial area. So I had to try and engage the brain then to say what I was thinking about. The industrial area has grown a lot bigger and a lot busier than what I thought it would do when I designed it initially. But, okay, carry on. Really, I could do with a bigger area. But I mean, it is what it is, and I've got what I've got. I could reduce some of the traffic around there. I mean, we've got quite a lot going on. We've got the loading and unloading of the vehicle, the lorry there. Someone's carrying stuff into the brewery there. There's Mr. Belcher still watching what's going on. We've got a delivery of fuel here. I'm surprised Costas Alotis hasn't got a hose into the tankers there. We know how cheap, what a cheapskate he is. So he hasn't done that yet. We've got the coal people here, the coalmen, and he's delivering some coal into the boiler house down there. I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit dark around there really. But because we're under martial law, I can't put any of the lights on. It's very frowned upon. I hope you can understand that. What else? Not really. I mean, I've still got this. I still need to do something with the central part of the station there, because the odd wagon does touch on the inside. Now that it's sort of in use, it needs a wee bit of attention. So it will get it eventually. I mean, I'm in no rush to do all this. It's just as and when I feel like it. Being that it's summer here, house elf wants to go out a little bit, and that's when she's not stuck in the fridge trying to keep her normal temperature. Right, okay, well that's it. I just wanted to let you see this. Now I'm not going to show you the lighting. I have tested it, it does work. That's for next time. I'm going to leave you in suspense as to why I've done this and what's going to happen about this particular part of the house and the little story to go with it. Now I tend to like to do little stories and introduce characters. Like we've got Costas Alotis and Mr. Belcher, probably a few others I can bring into characters, try and generate interest, if you like. I'm going to try and develop the building site, or the builder's yard, which is at the back, which I've done nothing with at the moment. Really, it's out of sight, and it's the old saying, out of sight, out of mind. It's exactly as it is. What else? Nothing. I mean, I've got a few things on my wish list that I would like, and I actually found a Ukrainian train, not too bad, on Model Shop Barn Lippy. So let's see if we can get Princess Liz to actually pull the whole rake. without stopping or derailing. And surprise, surprise, it stopped. That's because I've knocked the fence over. There we go. Shouldn't pull that one. Let's see if it goes now. Right, something's stopping it. Oh yes, I added light into a Lima carriage there. So we can have a look at that. So it just seems to be sticking somewhere. Don't know where, so I'll have to look into that. Right. It goes backwards, okay, so yeah, right, what I was saying is that I've done this Lima carriage. I'll take it out and let you look at it. Having old bits of track lying around is a good thing. Just the beauty of tension locks is that you can get something in underneath it and lift them. Right. Having said that, I've just derailed one, so we'll just send Liz off for a little trot. Send her where she normally lives, underneath the. I was going to send her. Yeah, she'll do that. I'll bring this along, and I can show you what's been done on it. Yeah, sorry guys, this video is getting a bit on the lengthy side. Yeah, so what we've done on this is we've installed some LED strip along the top, having painted the interior black, and I got some light grey for the outside. Amazing what you can find in your garage when you look. I fortunately had a drop of grey primer from that I've had lurking around for some considerable time, and it still worked. I put a small resistor block, you can see in there, which I got with some lighting to just dull it down, but there's still a little bit of light bleed. So I think another trip to the garage and another coat of paint should sort that out. And what we got underneath, well, because this isn't a Lima one and not a Hornby, there we go, Lima, Italy. One side of the wheels is insulated, there we go, and the other isn't. Now there we go. Now they normally have the insulation on all one side. All I did was turn around some wheels and attach these cables. I see that we're going to have a short there if I'm not too careful. And we'll just correct that. And wind it in such a way as it contacts the axle and gets some electricity flowing through the cables. And unfortunately it does tend to flash a bit, so I'm going to have to try and make up a little circuit to stop it from doing that. Well, for the moment it works, so while it's working I ain't fixing it. There we go. So if anybody wants any more information on that, I have shown lighting systems on some of my other carriages. Now that's a warm white, which is the yellow glow. I don't know why this doesn't want to connect up. There we go. You probably can't see it so much on these carriages, but the backman ones are lit as well. That populated. Right, well that's it for now, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Your comments are read, and if you make any requests, they are listened to. If I can do them, I will. Just say whatever you want, like it, don't like it. If you don't like anything, tell me what it is, so that I can sort it out for future, so that I can get some more subscribers. I see my mate Eddy Rob's doing quite alright for himself. More power to you, mate. You hope you do well and